And it says we're live. What is going on, everybody? Happy Saturday night. I didn't even pop out chat yet. Well, I am
Yeah,
slacking.
sorry you got to see me again.
Oh, well, Daytime Frank's Live. I just got a notification.
Oh, good. I guess it actually is working for a change.
Oh, good. I was on mute. Good.
You're muted now. You're good. Oh, you mean as far as not getting feedback from the stream?
Yeah, that's what I meant.
See,
Yeah.
Ronnie Rasmussen's in chat. What the front? What's going on, Dave Flowers? Yeah, that sounds crazy about your power. Yeah, it does sound like a transformer. Well, Addy would know. He's the electrician, so or the electrical engineer. Bobby Craig, what's up? Addy Tooney in the house. Let's see, anybody else pop in? Duncan Yo-Yo, late night vape show. Yeah, Bill. Yeah, I let him come back on.
I'm still trying to figure out where he's from. I haven't figured it out yet.
It's Idaho. I told you.
Is that what it is?
Steve Mayer, Tetley. What's up, Fidalgo? Yeah, I wanted to talk about the Wonder flavors tonight, but the USPS is, using every excuse in the book why the package never left Atlanta. So maybe in a couple weeks when I get back from vacation, we'll actually get a chance to talk about them.
So you're wondering why your flavors are in Atlanta. So they're Wonder flavors. That's right.
And his big ass mod that he has.
Big ass mod.
Yeah, 420.
Mod, yeah.
Yep, 421 700s in Para Series. And I ordered a Titan. The Titan will be here Tuesday.
So give me the Para series. Is that parallel or series? So Para series is like two sets of series. So each side is a series side.
Yeah, so it's still 8.4.
Okay.
But you get battery life for days.
Yeah, okay.
What's up, Nance?
Is it see Mick's got he's got one that's series and the other one's parallel. Which one of yours is series, Mick? Yeah.
Well, the Cricket's a series.
No, well, I've got series, but he's got a 3. I think he's got a 3 battery series.
Oh, okay.
And I can't think of. It'll come to me, but the name's leaving me right now. But anyhow, yeah, it's that's it. Yeah. but so you're still getting 8.4.
Yeah.
The rule breaker is at 700. So that's a triple series. So that actually is the one that you have, since it's Paris series.
It's 8.4. That's what, 12.6.
So yeah, his would be 12.6.
Yeah, 12.6. Jeez.
Yeah.
So you're probably doing 0.5 would probably be a good build for that. If you're at 12 volts, you're probably still a couple hundred watts.
Yeah, because see, the Saga, this is series. This is double. This is 8.4. And I do, I'm also a wimp, but I do like a 0.4, and that's about as low as I would.
That's fine, because you know what? You don't want to stress out your batteries.
Yeah. Well, not only that, I don't want to stress out my throat.
Yeah. Yeah, 11.6 with battery sag. Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's plenty.
What do you do those at? 0.5, Mick?
I know if it was me, I'd probably go 0.4, at least 0.45, probably be the lowest.
Yeah.
Fee, what's up, Fee? I know I missed some people. Dave Marsh, what's up, Marsh? Oh, I missed too many people. Cherokee, what's up, Cherokee? Got late night vape show, yeah. Got everybody covered. Yeah, so next week I won't be here. We'll be down at the beach, trying not to get the Ronies.
At the beach?
Yeah, we got a place in the Outer Banks for 7 nights.
Nice.
Down in Rodanthe, which is like the more secluded part of the Outer Banks.
Yeah, I don't think that. So is that down by the lighthouse then?
Yeah, it's down towards down by Hatteras.
Yeah.
You got 0.5. He said was coils, are proper coils made.
Yeah. Oh yes, proper coils. Which, well, I don't need to say that here, but I almost said I'm so used to giving him his wingy dingy because you get a discount when you put in late night vape show.
Oh, you can. There you go. You want some
Yeah,
proper
with-
coils? Yeah, you can give him a wingy dingy. Julia Sue, what's up, Julia? Well, late night for Julia. What about 2 a.m.?
Julia Sue again. Hi, how you doing? Oh shoot, I'm trying to get a battery out.
And the difference in weight, between the difference in weight between this is the Vindicator and this is the Vert. And of course, the Vindicator's got a 9 mil tank on it, and this has got an RDA, but this is like picking up a feather when after you've hit this. I thought this had no battery in it, and I actually took it open. I'm like, shit, it does have a battery.
Oh, wow. Well, it's like right now I got this 18650 Mac, the Arc with the, was this Apocalypse version 2 on top. I left in my bag, and the Cerakoting starting to chip away at it.
21700. It's awesome.
Well, that's what this is. Oh, let me give that.
Wait, which one is your? Wait, what do you have? 21700.
This is the Unicorn from Tenacious.
Oh yeah, you asshole, you got that one.
Yeah, the green one.
All right, that's 262 grams, the Vert, and this is 365 grams.
But you have liquid in there too, right?
Yeah, between the two, yeah, it's like that's the reason that one feels like it has no battery in it because
yeah. What's up, Deb? Yeah, anybody who hasn't done it yet, Kasa, they Fresh did basically, I don't know, I guess you can call it a charity stream earlier today. Their donations, I guess, between probably the Rona and all the all the anti-vaping legislation, a lot of businesses have closed. Their donations were down 40%. So
is it 40? I know I read something, but I didn't.
Yeah, it's 40%.
Shit.
And they're they're hurting financially. This is the first time they've ever actually asked the consumer if we can throw them a couple of bones. So if you can, I know Addie already put the link out in chat for it. Go ahead, if you have it. If they have, plus you can get something for your money too. You can get T-shirts and stuff like that. You can get over there. I just threw them, just a straight up $20 and say here, I couldn't do a whole lot with all these vacations and stuff going on, but I probably should have ordered a shirt, but I got enough.
Also, if you go to Flavor Chaser,
yes,
DIYFlavorchaser.com, and you were to buy my one shot, I am donating all my proceeds that I make off of my one shot to CASA.org, whatever. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
And you have a new one shot debuting at DIY Flavor Chaser, correct?
Yes. Dream. Everybody's one shots are not going to stop. Mine is. Simon's
is going for Aussie advocacy.
Australia, yeah. And Fresh 03, if you buy his, they go to the doggies and cats.
Yep.
Which is a good cause too. That I decided in particular I would want to stop. So there you go. But yes, I have a new one. It's Dream Cream, and it's a nice apricot cream vape. It's really good.
Nice. Yeah, I'm waiting on that too. It was in the the sample of that was in the package.
Yes, it's in your package. I know. I did. I sent you some of that.
Aussie Shana, what's up, Aussie? Yeah, Steve Taylor, what's up? Yeah, Dreamer 1.5, Black Copper, Pink Splatter. Oh, that sounds nice. I've not had a Dreamer. So this is the first one first anything I've had from Stan, and I like it. It's good. It hits good.
Yeah, this hits good too. I have the.
That's the Keen, right?
Keen.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Keen.
Now, which one of them is it that has a little bit of problems with the fire button?
Maybe the Dreamer.
Oh, the Dreamer did. I think originally.
Yeah, I think somebody said they had the Dreamer, then they got the Keen. They liked the Dreamer better than the Keen, but they switched their fire button from the Keen to the Dreamer, and now it works great. Yeah.
Morning Net Reality.
I have a little problem with the fire button on the Kennedy. It's almost like playing vape roulette. You every now and then you push it and it doesn't hit, but I don't have the constant contact. I've just got the regular switch.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Fidalgo has a purge. That's a nice one to have. Doesn't matter which one it is. Them purge mods are built, great. Well, what I like about this one is, yes, it has a constant contact switch, and it doesn't have too strong. I mean, it has a bit of a throw, but it's not like you're like pushing it halfway through the mod, and it's not that you just touch it a little bit and it's not going to fire on you. So
Yeah.
and it's it's flush with the bottom of the mod, so it's you can set it down and put some pressure on it. It's not going to do nothing.
Yeah, that's the same here. This one's indented enough that it does it. And I'll tell you what, for what these verts were, this is actually a nice. It hits nice. It's it was like $49.
Yeah, it's cheap. It's nothing. And when it comes to mechs, it's nothing.
Well, actually, it ended up being 52 because it was one of those where it was 49, and if you did 50, you got free shipping. So I bought a bottle of some juice or something. I got a banana concentrate, just because I was like, that'll get me up over.
And you'll never use that particular banana concentrate.
I do. I used the banana concentrate. I've used it. I used the banana. Yeah, it is. That spring in there, Addie, is just not. That spring leaves a little to be desired, if you ask me. It's like I don't know what gauge it is, but it's real thin, and it's just like 3 wraps, and they're about that far apart. It's just not the bestest spring in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've got a can of polish, and
I was surprised this had a spring in it. For the throw, I would have sworn it had magnets.
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh wow. And the funny thing is, the spring is painted the same color, and I'm thinking, wouldn't that mess with conductivity? But it doesn't. I mean, it's fine.
Now, well, your spring's not really. Only thing your spring's doing is just bringing your contacts. As long as
but
the contact's not there, the spring's not really doing.
Yeah, and I put the with the using the extra. This a hybrid, but it's also the direct connection. There's no top cap at all now. It just goes right down onto it.
I have them like that.
Yeah, and I changed the pin, the 510 pin for the mod. I mean for the RDA, because a silver one comes with the mod. So I have a silver plated contact there and silver plated contact at the bottom. So
yeah.
So I mean I get plenty of conductivity. V-Dog, what's up, V-Dog? He says he has a clone of, I guess, of the Vert or the Purge or something. Maybe the Purge. And it says it gets hot. The switch gets hotter than the coil does.
And Mick says the Keen actually gets a hot button if I hold the device low. So you shouldn't hold it down by the floor when you're vaping it. You got to be holding it up here. Why would you hold it low, Mick, if you're going to vape it?
Well, he's standing on his head.
Stacked?
Yeah, so you can get the constant contact switch now with the Dreamer.
Yeah. Yeah, I know where you can get a nice unpolished one.
What?
That's an inside joke. Mick knows what I'm talking about.
He stands on his nose. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
So, Bill, what you have going on this week? Getting about 72 holes in?
I played Monday and Tuesday, and oh man, the heat and humidity and whatever else about sucked it all out of me. That's the only 2 days I really got out. And yeah, I said 5 hours out in that stuff for a couple of days in a row. It just was a little more, so I took the rest of the week off.
Yeah, I didn't have the option to take the rest of the week off, and I was in Jacksonville, Florida, and it sucked. And then I came back to Columbia, South Carolina, and it was just as hot, if not hotter.
Yeah,
it was pretty miserable. Today was nice.
And I see what I did is I mixed apple pie and I put it in green since it's apple. I wrote it.
There you go.
I'm getting to the point to where now what I'm doing is I'm actually, if I mix up strawberry, I write it in red. It's
banana in yellow.
In yellow, I just have to go out and buy all these different colored Sharpies.
Peach in a peach color, nice peach color.
That way, even though you don't really know exactly what it is, you don't have to put it. You just put the color of whatever's in that bottle on there.
Yeah, you don't
Okay.
need reading's overrated. Just color code
Yeah.
it and you're fine. Yeah, Deb. Yeah, I know your content didn't come with it. You had to order it separate. But Tam,
Yeah,
what?
that's
Oh, go
that's
ahead.
the same with this. You have to order the constant contact. Harrison, you're connecting.
Is he coming in? Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There he is.
There it is.
Hello.
What's up, dude?
What's going on, everybody?
Not much. So, Tam,
how
what,
you doing?
what kind of week have you had, Tam?
Oh, you're asking me what
Yeah.
kind of week I've had? That is like a loaded question for me always.
Well, besides testing your crash test dummy
Yeah.
skills in your
Crash
bedroom.
test.
Besides getting filthy drunk and falling over. I mean,
Yeah, I wish. No, it wasn't anything like that at all. Oh my gosh. So I don't even, you get to the end of the week. It's like, what did I even do this week? I don't know.
Well, that was on
but-
Wednesday, so that was middle of the week that happened.
That was middle of the week. Yes, I know. But it just seemed like every day. Well, Monday night I was on Wednesday, Wendy Vapes, and Tuesday was just, I don't know. I had to go do other thing. Like I think I had to go get prescriptions filled or something like that. And then Wednesday I was doing my show, and then I'm getting ready for my show and everything. I'm in my bedroom, and all of a sudden I'm walking, and then next thing I know, I'm headed to the ground on the floor, sideways. I land on my side and absolutely, I don't know what I did. I pulled a muscle in my chest, or I pulled a ligament, or I did. Anyway, I have a sore. If you see me hold my chest,
You're
does
not
it
having a
hurt?
heart attack. Okay.
Not having a heart attack. It still hurts. Like I cough or I move a certain way. It just feels like I have a sharp knife cutting through my chest.
Ouch.
Yeah, it hurt. I mean, at night, like last night, I did not sleep well at all. It was miserable. And I have a big bruise on my behind. So I'm just bruised and sore still from it. But I'm alive and I can still do things and all that kind of stuff. So it's all good.
Well,
You can
we'll
talk
just
with your
blame the
brain.
bruise. We'll blame the bruise on your behind on John. That's all. Yeah, he got a little too rough on you.
Yeah, I just like playing on my chest. Yeah, that's right, Shana.
Like I said, you can talk with your right hand too, because you're basically doing.
Oh my gosh, I talk with my right hand all the time. That's all I do.
Luke Loops in the chat.
If I had this tied down, I couldn't talk. I don't know.
You'd really think you were Italian the way you talk with your hands.
Yeah.
I know, right?
You may need to get a DNA test done when on 23andMe's, because I think you may have some Italian in there
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah, those are pretty interesting.
And when you say that you don't have that you don't like sweet tea, I was just shaking my head, just like, no, she did not just say that.
No, I don't. It's really weird because I
Right
don't.
here.
Never have. Now, my youngest daughter, she's the only child I have that really will drink sweet tea. Other than that, no.
That is, yeah, that you would think that you never lived in Atlanta.
Do you like peaches?
Yes, I love
Peanuts?
peaches.
Do you like peanuts?
I love boiled peanuts.
Okay, so
Ooh, yes.
2 out of 3. That's
That is the caviar of the South right there. Boiled,
Exactly,
Yes, it
Deb.
is.
boiled peaches, holy hell. Boiled peanuts.
Yeah. Oh, boiled peaches. I guess you're canning. I don't know.
rotten peaches is what it is. Isn't that an old Elton John song, Rotten Peaches?
No, I don't think so.
I think so. Yeah.
Maybe, I don't know. Maybe it's a B-side on one of his singles back in the 60s.
It's on the Levon album,
Oh, okay.
Tiny Dancer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's on that one. I think that one's on there. And I was talking to somebody else about the song "The Holiday Inn." You remember that Elton John song, "The Holiday Inn"? It's
Yeah.
on there.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think Rotten Peaches is on there also.
Nice.
So, Harrison, you have some VSO there?
Yeah, I just got in my VSO stuff yesterday. My blueberry, strawberry, and rhubarb.
Oh, nice.
And he threw in some of that mocha rancia as well.
Oh, okay. The
It's like
orange, yeah, the
that.
orange coffee or something. Oh no,
Yeah,
chocolate
he's,
orange chocolate.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
because he heard me talking about making my chocolate orange. So he said that that would probably be a good starting point. So I'm interested to try that in my next iteration.
Yeah, well, the blueberry, well, for me, my perfect blueberry is 4% VSO blueberry to 2% Flavor West blueberry. Because you get that
Oh, yeah.
deep, rich naturalness of the VSO, and then that candy, syrupy blueberry with the Flavor West, and they just seem to balance themselves out. And then
Yeah, that sounds
if you
good.
want, you could throw some bilberry in there. I know some people do that, and I'm just not a huge fan of the bilberry. I'll do it if I'm every once in a while just to use it because I have it. But
Yeah, bilberry's nice in like real light iterations, but I don't like to abuse it like so many other people seem to.
it's like
I mean,
a half to one depending on the blueberry. If it's FA, I mean
yeah,
bilberry. If it's FA, you go a half. If you're using Vape Train, you go one.
yep. That sounds good. I'm gonna pull out my Flavor West blueberry.
Oh yeah, yeah. Trust me, 4 to 2. Maybe throw some Greek yogurt in there. Having real nice blueberry yogurt.
Oh my God. She talks with her hands and a big knife, Addie.
Well, I had to read that twice when he said Lebanese in Italian. I thought it said something else, and I was just like, "Wait a minute, she's married to you, Hattie."
How do you come into the picture?
Dave Flowers has 14 mixed and 11 regulated. Oh yeah, you're stocked up. And
I'm pretty stocked up. I just need to stock up on some good batteries.
Yeah, I need to get some more. What's a good 18650 regulated now? I heard what's this got 30 Q or something. They were saying. I think a Samsung. I guess the 25Rs and the brownies are kind of like last year's model. So now it's like the Samsung 30Q or something. I think it's like a pink wrap. Yeah, Bobby Craig, 4% VSO to 2% Flavor West.
You know what these? Oh wait,
Is
that doesn't look pink in that?
Well, yeah, it look pinkish. Is that the 30Qs or 30Ss or whatever it is?
Yeah, see, they don't at 35Es.
Were they eFest? What was this? Is that the Samsung?
Yep. Yep, 18650 Samsung.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because my 25Rs are starting to get long in the tooth though as well. I mean, I'll still use them in a regulated mod. Obviously, I won't use them in a mech regardless. I was using them a little bit like a mech squonk because just not.
Yeah, those are like the writing has wore off on them. I've used them so much.
Yeah, I have something like that. Yeah, the Molly cells, I put them in my Hadron just to see if the wraps were thicker because I was told that they were, but nah, not really.
I used the Molicel 2700s. Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah, I have the 21700s. What are they called? The P42P or something like that.
Now, 21700s, I use the Samsungs, but the 2700s, I use the Molicels.
Oh, okay. Like I have.
Where do you where you guys been picking up your mods at?
Usually off the desk. They're all pretty much sitting right here.
Oh my God.
I mean, well, technically, I don't think we're supposed to talk about the actual websites anymore because I think YouTube could shut us down for that. Just saying which ones we actually you can get the hardware from. But yeah, I mean, you'll see it pop up in the chat though. I can't control what the chat says about it.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yep. I gotta pick up some. I got batteries. I just gotta fresh it in
Bobby,
with
you have to do that. You gotta lift it up.
Pretty much, hardware is all I need at this point.
Bobby, you didn't have to. It's all good. You can put it up. We just technically aren't supposed to talk about it anymore. The censorship's just getting out of hand when it comes to vaping.
Yep.
Yeah.
But also, batteries. I've been going. Lion Wholesale. I think it's Liion. I think they say. They have great prices. That's where I got the Molly cells for like $5 a piece or something. I'm just like dirt cheap. No, I appreciate it, Bobby. It's all good.
I'll write that down. Yeah, thanks, Bobby.
Yeah, they're out of they're out of Lion Wholesale's out of Phoenixville, Pennsylvania. They ship quick, and if you order so much, you get these free gifts. Or basically, they give you 21700 LED flashlights with an 18650 sleeve to go with them.
Flashlight?
No, not the flashlight. No, that's
Or did you say flashlight or flashlight? What one did you say?
the one that you do not put your penis in.
Oh, so you're talking about the one that actually has a little light that comes out, like
Well, I think
this.
they both have a little light that comes out, but yeah.
Does like this. Yeah.
Mhm. Except this one's bright as hell. I mean,
That's the Harbor Freight special. Get this free with a 20% coupon and
Yeah.
buy a screwdriver or whatever it is. Yeah, that's you all get that, I'm sure. You know,
oh yeah,
Harbor Freights are everywhere.
yeah. You know, actually, on 95 in South Carolina, they have one of their main distribution centers, and it's enormous. The only thing it's missing is the China flag. I've ordered from China. I mean, and I've had, I haven't had any issues. I mean, you just don't sit there. I mean, if you're really bored, you can sit there and track it all day long, but it's not going to get anywhere.
Give me a minute, you know.
Yeah, Ozzy wants to know where the portobello recipe is.
See, don't you read that as portobello?
I think Portello. I think it should be Portillo, and it should be like the Italian beef sandwiches and stuff they make in Chicago.
Right. I mean, it's not what they're supposed to be, but I kept thinking of mushrooms every time they were talking about it. Portobello mushrooms.
Yeah, Deb. I mean, you'll get them like almost next day, Deb, being right there outside Philadelphia. So, I mean, that's where I found them, and I was like, oh, and I saw how cheap they were, and I'm like, I actually had to ask a couple of people. I'm like, is this site legit for as cheap as these are? Or these, some kind of bullshit rewrap counterfeits or what? And I'm like, no, it's legit.
Is that where Deb's talking about the place?
Well, yeah, she normally gets hers from Illumin, but she's may order from Lion Wholesale now.
Lion Wholesale.
Yes, Liion, I think it is. I don't know. I have.
Does Battery Mooch say they're okay?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I
Battery
checked
Mooch
yeah.
says it's okay. Then
Yep, I
gosh,
checked there
it's
too.
good.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, these are. I got the Samsung 30Ts for the unregulated. The 21700s. Yeah, 18650 battery store is supposed to be a good one too.
Anyone remember the UL Iron Fist mod?
I remember that one.
Yeah, Deb, they have. Because I picked up some 21700 wraps, and I mean they have all the wraps here. You need 18s to 20s, 20s, 21s. Probably even some 26650s if you have them laying around. You need to rewrap them. Probably find them there too.
I used to be a big UL fan, actually. I'm actually using the Soul Keeper right now.
Oh, there you go. Now, do you have a lot of mechs, or is this you mostly regulated?
I'm mostly regulated. I don't really have the patience to dabble with mechs.
Now, that one there,
my girlfriend.
Is that a mech there, or is that just a regulated tube mod that you have in your hand?
Yeah, it's a regulated tube.
Oh, okay.
It's like their only regulated tube. That's why I got it. I like the feel of a tube, but me and my girlfriend, we share. So I didn't want to put, the risk of a mech, leaving an uncharged battery or something in it and going to work and then having it,
yeah,
poured out or something like that.
Yeah, I mean, well, if I'm not using it, I take the batteries out of all my mechs. Now, I do have a bad habit every once in a while. Even my regulated mods, I'll leave batteries in them, and which I shouldn't.
Yeah, I've heard of people having the regulators go off on them as well. Yeah, if I go to the bathroom, I pretty much take my battery out of the Mac. It's like
Deb, yeah. I know Stan Tenacious TX, he recommended for his mod these Samsung 30Ts for the Dream, not the Dreamer, the Unicorn.
Yeah.
Which I guess you don't get the the mod, but you get the amps.
Yeah, if you're going with a mech, the 30 Ts, and if you're going to put them in something like I got the 40 Ts for some regulated.
Yeah, I have 40 Ts for my top side.
Yeah, right. Top side and stuff like that. The 40 Ts
Yeah,
are better, but if you're going with a mech, 30 Ts are the way to go.
I know a lot of people on ATF, they saw my what I call it, this one-time recipe. It's a s'mores milkshake. This turned out really tasty after this is what 6 days now, and got a nice color to
One
it.
time at band camp.
Yeah,
Oh, you
yeah,
know what?
exactly.
I actually ordered a few that Glamour chocolate and FW graham cracker just so I could try that, Frank. I'm really excited.
You'll like it. You know, if you like chocolates, it's not overpowering on the
You'll get a lot
chocolate.
of use out of that flavorless graham cracker too.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I figured why not? I love s'mores too, so it's perfect.
that's the thing. I don't really like s'mores, but I had someone asking about either I was watching a show or something. They were talking about s'mores, and I'm like, s'mores vapes. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna try doing a s'mores milkshake. This way, I'm not getting overpowered from the s'mores, and that milkshake will just, cover up any mistakes as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
And it
It's a
turned
good
out,
vape.
yeah, it turned out decent. And I totally ripped off the milkshake base from Fresh. But why not? Mark
Why not?
Senior,
Yeah.
what's up, Mark Senior?
Hey, Mark
Yeah.
Senior.
Frank was showing me a bottle of motor oil he got before we came on too.
Oh yeah. I would have sworn if I took the labels off, I would honestly think that was a TFA pancake.
What is it?
I think it's
That
motor
is
oil.
a Chem Nevadic donut.
Oh yeah, it is sparkling. Yeah.
I was like, holy shit. I was trying to compare it with the TFA pancake, but it was dark in here, and the TFA pancake like disappeared because it's so dark.
Look at the peas.
No,
Pancake. Yeah.
No, it doesn't. My shit don't go that. Isn't that organized? I just gotta look at all my TFA, and I know it's in a. Here it is. Yeah. So. Yeah, next to each other, you can't tell the difference. They're both super dark.
They just look like they're in a black bottle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I actually bought this donut because of one of Wendy did that jelly donut. I definitely want to mix that because I love some jelly donuts, and I've yet to make a jelly donut that I actually really like.
Do you use grape jelly?
I use grape jelly if I'm making toast at home, yeah, but
So, I mean, in a jelly donut, what kind of jelly do you use?
I usually use like raspberry. Raspberry, blackberry, something like that. Just
You
good.
don't like strawberry?
Not for a strawberry jam. I don't really like a strawberry jelly donut. I mean, a strawberry cake donut or something like that, which is more like almost like a white cake that's fried like a donut or something, with some strawberry in it. Make a Portello jelly slice. What is this Portello you guys were talking about? Is it some kind of fruit?
Dark berry.
Like a blackberry?
something.
Is that like plum?
Yeah,
Like cooked plum.
that's what they were talking about, yeah.
It sounds good.
Now, I still have to look at DeMillen's her donut recipe, too. So I've yet to have a donut vape that I can really, make a couple 100 mils of it and enjoy it.
No, I haven't really. I've only tried a couple of donuts and pretty much just kept them real simple. And there's just not much there,
I did a Boston cream that turned out good, but you can only vape like maybe like 30 mils of it, and you're like, you're over it. The chocolate in there just doesn't make it for an all-day vape for me.
Well, see, I'm so used to like Krispy Kreme donuts or whatever with that real sweet sugar.
Yeah.
And so if you're trying to do something like that to try to vape it all day, it's just way too sweet to try to do it.
It's great for coil builders.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
They stay in business.
You figure the commercial people could make a good donut because they can make it sweet as hell. That would work.
Well,
out.
Mike Vapes has a that hit that donut. It's really good.
Yeah.
The Boston Cream. Telly says that DeMillans uses VSO blueberry and the Chem Nevadic donut. Oh, I'll definitely have to look at it. Yeah, Portello is raspberry plum with a touch of grape soda or jelly. Yeah, I've never had that in real life. Is it something that's even common here?
I don't think
It
so.
sounds Italian or something.
Yeah, it definitely sounds Italian, but even I've never even seen it in like an Italian market or anything.
Grape soda.
A
or
raspberry
jelly.
plum.
There's a big difference between grape soda and jelly.
Yeah.
Say grape soda or jelly. I mean, soda's liquid and jelly's like
Oh, thanks.
gelatin, you know?
Yeah.
It's an Aussie thing. Yeah. Portello sounds Aussie. Yeah.
Oh, Ozzy. Okay.
Well,
Oh,
there's
they come in a soda or a jelly. Okay, I got you. I thought you meant it was mint. Never mind.
I know you're fine, Tim, because I took it that way too.
Oh, you did. I thought you meant like you take the raspberry and plum and add a touch of grape soda or grape jelly. And I
Yeah,
was
that's what I'm
like,
thinking too.
That's what I read.
Yeah, okay, thank you. And I'm like, so there's a big difference between the two. Which one? I see. So you can have it either way.
But I also read portobello, so it's not.
And jellies are called different
Mushrooms.
down here. Oh, okay. They don't call jelly down there.
No, it's the same way in Great Britain. They basically it's all jam, and then it's
Jam,
seedless
yeah.
jam and jam with seeds.
Ah,
So they
okay.
don't have like jam and jelly like we do it. Seedless is jelly, seeds is jam. No, it's like it's all
See
jam.
what happens when you don't use punctuation? You get things all messed up.
Yeah. You miss a period, next thing you know, you're paying 18 years of child support.
Yeah. Exclamation point.
Oh, let's check out Mark's All Day Donut. And it's marked private, Mark, so we can't see it. He's a donut mix tease.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
So what's up with that?
I was working on a strawberry rhubarb pie with those VSO flavors today, but I
Nice.
haven't posted it yet. It's still private as well.
Yeah, I mean, if it's you don't think it's ready yet, then yeah, you don't make it public.
I want to give it a good steep first. It tastes really great after shake, but I want to give it a good week steep. I think that'll get
Mm-hmm.
a good time to settle in there. Trying to wrap myself a coil.
What kind of wire are you using?
I'm using some advanced vape supply, hex core fused.
Oh, okay. All right, let's see. Mark fixed it this time. Yes, he did. Old-fashioned banoffee donut. Okay. I can make this too, it says. Aged bourbon cream, wonder flavor, or real flavors at 1.5. Say, if you had that in February, then you definitely have the inside track. For the wonder flavors one. Loran's banana cream at 3. Wonder flavors banana puree at 2.25. English toffee at 3. Wonder flavors glazed donut at 3. Joy at 0.5. Emily would shoot you for that. And soft banana at 1.5. That's a lot of banana.
How much joy?
0.55.
Well, she mixed one of my recipes with joy at 0.25, and she actually really, really liked it. So,
Oh, good.
yeah. So she may not dislike it at 0.55.
Yeah.
I like joy at 0.25, 0.5 at the highest.
Yeah.
Let's see. You don't have a steep time on this. This looks like it's
Let
probably
me ask you
because of the
other
banana
two.
it was steep. You'd probably need at least a week.
Have you ever done the Wonder Flavors banana puree
Yes.
and got a greasy taste out of your vape after you used?
I haven't, but
I haven't used it that much because I'm just not a big banana.
I've used it a lot, but I've never gotten a greasy note. Now I'm trying to remember what did you say before the show you had mixed with it?
What did I have mixed with
Yeah.
it? I used Inawera custard, 2% banana puree,
It's about nice. That's about the right percentage for it.
1%. I think I did like a 1% liquid barn banana. I did a
That might be where you're getting a greasy note.
I
think
did a
so.
4% strawberry ripe,
Mm-hmm.
and I did 0.5 of something. I don't remember what it was, but yeah, it was pretty much the whole 9 yards. But yeah, it's got the banana flavor to it and everything, but it has got, like I said, it's like the inhale is banana and the exhale is just grease. I don't, there's no other way to. It's really hard to describe, but it's just a real greasy.
Yeah, that's weird. I mean,
And Net Reality said he gets the greasy note off of it also when he uses it, but usually when he's just using it with fruits. If he puts it in a cake, that he doesn't get it.
Hmm.
well, that might be the issue right there. You try to make a straw nana with it.
Yeah.
Mm.
I wonder if there's some kind of like enzyme or something in there that reacts with the fruit and makes it put off that off note or something.
I don't know, but like I said, it does have, I told him it was oily, and he said it's kind of a greasy. I was like, yeah, greasy probably describes it better than oily, but it's that. Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. So now I'm trying to kill it, and I don't know how to kill it because, it's one of those deals where you make it and you got to let it steep for 2 weeks before you're even going to try it. So I just found this out. I actually made that 2 weeks ago, but
Yeah.
I never really, figured it out until now. And so now I'm trying to replace it. But of course, I made custard with just a strawberry, no banana in it. But now I got to wait 2 weeks before it's good.
Yeah, so I mixed up a few weeks ago. I mixed up Aaron Cazzola's latest banana custard recipe, and I let it sit. Like I threw it in the back of my bag and forgot about it intentionally for basically a couple of weeks. Just let vape everything else first, then just get to it.
Mhm.
Because if not, I'll start vaping it early, and now I won't be able to get a good flavor off it because I knew it needed time.
Yeah.
Because
I was going to ask you if you mixed that because there were so many creams and.
yeah, it was good. I threw it in here in the Aromizer V2, and I burned through that 60 mils pretty quick that I made of it. I
I
left
mean,
him,
I'm sure it was, but
and I was suspect on it because of Loran's banana cream, and I was just like, why did he use that flavor? But it worked.
that is a good flavor if you haven't used it much. It is a good one.
Yeah, I mean it's a good flavor, but there's so many better bananas out there. But he does use soft banana and also no, there's no banana puree. I think it's just soft banana and banana cream. A banana rice pudding. Oh, that's using the FE sweet rice or the vape train rice. What's that? What's the vape train one called?
Like
the
sticky
Thai
rice.
sticky
They
rice
have
or
a
something.
Thai sticky rice and they have a rice base.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, you gotta like stevia, but it's not a bad. I can deal with stevia at certain.
Yeah,
I've got
I don't think I have any. Well, isn't Flavora sweetness pretty much stevia?
It's a combination. No, it didn't. Yeah.
But part of it, one of the
It
sweeteners
has
is
a little bit in it. Yeah.
I've got the peach Capella peach with stevia, but
Oh, granola, Bobby Craig. Holy hell. Everybody wants granola.
yeah. Flavora tried, but
It's a hard one to get.
yeah, they
You
didn't
can
do.
get a lot of people use there's a cookie from that people use. I don't know if you can still get it from Real Flavors. That was the oatmeal cookie
Oh yeah,
that people use. And then there's oatmeal and cream from Real Flavors that you can like kind of trick into granola.
well, Cherokee. It's actually SC sweet rice and FE sweet rice are the same.
Yeah,
It's
they're
just
the same. Pretty much.
Has anybody else tried Chem Novatic cookie yet?
I think Deb just
I have
mentioned.
it, but I haven't tried it.
I think Deb just mentioned she just got it. I don't know if she did anything with it yet though. I
I've
didn't.
tried it in a couple recipes.
Almost
I
everything
actually
was
like
out of
it.
stock over there when it came to the Chem Novatics. That's why I was lucky to get the donut.
Mark Senior, what about Perillam's toasted coconut cheesecake? But that's with cheesecake though.
Yeah, but it's not a real heavy cheesecake in there though. It's more of a.
Yeah, you get that. He wants it toasted, or he wants a baked coconut flavor or cooked. That kind of gives you that. It's more of the toasted coconut though.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to add a little bit more coconut note to it, probably throw like a little bit, maybe a flavor of sweet coconut.
Why
Or
do we
even,
always get on cheesecake every time when that's
because it's a very cheesecake profile is a very useful profile.
Yeah, it's really workable.
Okay, yeah, she picked up the cookie but haven't used it yet. Yeah, Mark doesn't have any Perillam.
I think it's really good. For me, it's a replacement for sugar cookie since I can't stand sugar cookie. For
Have you
whatever
tried Jungle
reason.
Flavors sugar cookie?
I have not yet. I've been
And
wanting to
even
get some
Flavor
Jungle
West
flavors.
has a sugar cookie too.
I've tried that one. Wasn't a huge fan.
No, I mean it's not. It's an additive. I mean, in my
Yeah.
opinion, I mean you're not using it. Oh yeah, Wonder Flavors has a sugar cookie. That's a new flavor though, isn't it?
Yeah, it's new,
That's one of the new
and
ones?
it smells delicious. I haven't got to mix with any of these yet.
You think
there's
they
stuff
threw
that
some of the
smells
cookie butter in
delicious.
there?
Say who?
You think
What?
they threw some cookie butter in there? In that sugar cookie? Because
I don't know. I just something just caught my eye, and I saw peach and whiskey. I was trying to figure out what that was. I don't know. Let me look at it again.
Yeah, I heard Perillam's
Maybe.
Simply Cake is good. I didn't pick that one up though.
Yeah, it's good too. The Simply Cake.
Mark tried a real kumquat and hated it.
Oh, the kumquat. Yeah, that's an interesting smell, but yeah, it might have some cookie butter in it. Yeah, I don't know.
You know, I heard it has like a real buttery.
I want to
Cookie note.
use some of the buttermilk with something.
Well, you could throw it in with TFA pancake. Had buttermilk pancakes.
Yeah, no, that isn't what I have in mind though.
No, I don't think so.
Oh, but let me tell you what smells delicious. Butter bread. Bread butter toast. Holy crap. It smells just like you toasted a piece of white bread and put some butter on it.
Oh,
I'm excited to try that one.
Spot on to that.
Oh, you know what would be really good? Take that and throw in a little boysenberry raspberry and for the jam on top.
Yeah, that would
Oh.
be.
It'd be like a jam and toast.
I mean, it just smells spot on that crusty toast. That
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
I don't trust smells anymore. I smelled the orange creamsicle and it smelled just like an orange creamsicle and it tasted horrendous. So I don't trust smells.
What percentage did you mix it at?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, that's been
Wait,
a long time ago. I
tasted
threw
like
that
you
bottle
mixed
away.
it, tasted it, or
At first, it tasted like the peel, like the zest, and then after I let it steep for a long while, it tasted like baby aspirin.
Yeah, that's
Portuguese egg tart. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, I'm curious to see. I heard the egg yolk isn't all that afterward. I heard that was kind of a miss.
But I don't know that it's a miss, but it's just something that I don't know wow. I'm not a big eggy custardy person anyway.
Yeah,
so-
I mean, it may be a good additive to egg up a custard a little bit more.
I like fruity custards, but just
See, I'm
basic
the same.
custards.
Oh, there,
no.
yeah, Addie's, me and Addie run the same thing. Yeah, Wonder Flavors, raspberry jelly bean with the butter toast. Oh yeah.
And the corn powder, it's something I gotta play. I just don't like. It's a lot of people love flavor art corn. They like love that stuff, love it, and I'm just not in love with
Pud
that.
Puffs. I think the nurses took the night off.
Yeah. Yeah, they're doing meds later tonight. That's what they're letting me stay up a little later.
Mascarpone
gonna be-
cheese with egg yolk.
Bud is going to be a
with
guest on
cream.
our show Sunday night, by the way, if anybody's interested.
Who is?
Bud Puffs. He's our next victim Sunday night.
I still have to go back. I caught like a couple of minutes on the replay of last week's, and
Yeah.
the
The Ultim show? Yeah. That was,
what were we called? The bitches of Eastwick.
yeah. The bitches were on, and they don't like, neither one of them like Ultim. They have this horrendous thing. I mean, if you put anything Ultim up in front of the camera, they just both cringe and start screaming and shit.
Oh, they would hate me then. My Citadel's got an Ultim top cap.
Yeah.
Speaking of Citadels, I've been looking around for the last 2 weekends for my Citadel, and I don't know what the hell it ended up.
I didn't get it, but I haven't been there to get it. So
Yeah,
I know we blame each other about stuff.
of course.
I don't mind some Ultim, but I don't like it. Like I got something and it came with the option to put it in as a bubble glass. Here it is. The Blotto, it came, it came with the option for that bubble glass, and I'm like, no.
Yeah.
I want that clear bubble glass. I don't want that big Ultim.
Yeah, so guys.
thing, no.
So how about the tips though? Is like the tips okay?
It's okay. Yeah.
See, women don't like Ultim. I'm starting to think it's
I like these pretty little tips like that. See?
Do you like the Blotto?
Yes, I do like the Blotto a lot.
I'm gonna get one
But
of
a
those
lot
too.
of people don't because they say it's not enough airflow.
Yeah. So just put a higher build and not as much power to it. That's all.
But
Yeah.
I used it, but I have a single coil in it.
Yeah.
I just put a single coil in it.
That'd be good. Put it like 0.45, 45 watts.
Yeah, I have it at 52.
There you go.
And it's I don't know. I don't have my smart glasses on, so I don't know. Hold on. Hold on a second. I will tell you.
there we go. Deb likes Ultim. So that's all right. Thank you,
I
Addie.
am
but
on point.
he's-
Actually, I'm on 0.2 ohms at single coil and at 53 watts. I could probably go higher,
A
but
0.2? That's low for a single coil. They probably come out to about 0.07, 0.08 if you had dual coil in there.
yeah, I can't remember what they are. This particular one.
I'm guessing probably a 2636 stainless fused, or maybe alien 2636.
Actually,
Oh yeah, K-Fun 5. That was a tall RTA.
Yeah, what did I say? Yeah, it's this. It's just some I got. It's a alien Clapton coil.
Okay, yep.
So it's kind of beefy. Because I put it in single coil. And it's a 0.2 ohm, 0.2. Isn't that what I said it was? Yeah, 0.2.
Yeah. Yeah, I have a 0.15, I think, in my Citadel, and that's why I kept melting the inserts.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I think I had the coil up too high too. Yeah, Mark, I still have that
Probably,
in a
Frank,
goon.
you had the coil too high.
That 0.05 single coil, that goon food from Yeti, when Yeti coils was still a thing.
I bet I can go to 60 easy.
actually, that's the late night vape show. That's the one Pud's going to be on, Addie. The other one that you put up is actually my channel. We do a Monday night on it, but the one Pud's going to be on is on late night vape show channel.
Oh, Harrison, Addie's saying you're slack, and he's put up your ELR link.
Yeah, I know. I
These
gotta
dogs
transfer
are
all my
fun.
stuff
No,
over
I
from
do have-
ATF.
No. Whatever. This is the Blotto Mini, and it came with a. I have the actual drip tip that came with it on this,
Oh, okay.
and I like it. I don't think it's. It might be a clear Ultim or clear Delrin, or it's something.
Yeah,
Clear
I
Ultra.
have the clear one on the Ardent. It
And I
came
like
with
it.
the
And I don't like a mini that I don't like mini drip tips that are 810 that are this big, but I like this one.
You like the lower profile tips, or do you think you get better flavor out of
I
different
get
tips?
better flavor out of a long skinny tip.
yeah, you get more restriction, so it
Yeah.
saturates the vape more. Let's see, what was the other one? I think it was an Ultim that came with the Ardent. Is it? What have that one? That's not an
See, I like a lower, like I like the drip tip on that. You know,
Oh, you don't want to feel like you're putting anything in your mouth.
you know. I mean, I don't. Yeah, I don't mind like the drip tip that comes on the Peacemaker.
Yeah, that's a
I mean,
nice drip tip.
that's a
I like
nice
that.
size. You know.
Yeah, there's a
See,
tip.
I like-
There's a tip that came with the original Ardent, the black one, the Ultim one, and I'd never even used it.
I like a longer, narrow type thing.
So you're more of a 510 than an 810.
Yeah, I use a lot of 510s. Like this one I'm using, it's an 810, but it's still taller.
Yeah, it is a taller one. Yeah, it's like I have the original one that came with the Romizer, and that's the
Yeah, and on this
That's
aromanizer, I put a taller one, but it still narrows in at the top.
oh,
So
okay.
And this
If
one
you're-
actually has a swirl in it. So it like swirls up through the.
Oh, I thought you said it had a squirrel. Okay.
No, a
I
swirl.
was gonna say, if you're tasting something and trying to test it, say taste test something,
Oh,
and are you've got, so if it's some juices taste better at 60 watts, 80 watts, 100 watts, the warmer you get them, the better they taste. Some are going to taste better depending on, you're saying you like the drip tip, you get better out of a restricted than you do. So if you're trying something, do you hit it at a bunch of different wattages, and then do you try
if
it at a
I have a
restricted draw?
recipe, if I have a recipe that I really like, and I'm like, this is something that I want to like, let's say make a one shot or make really public, and I'm going to test it in different things. Yeah. Like I'm going to test it in this big 22, 40.
Right. But are you going to put that on that bottle? This is best at 100 watts on a skinny, because the person that gets
on
it,
the recipe,
the
but
person that gets it's probably not going to, they're probably going to be vaping at 70 watts on an 810 short,
if it's strictly for like mouth to lung, it will say mouth to lung only. But
Yeah.
if I'm gonna release something as a one shot, I'm gonna make sure it tastes good on everything.
Right.
Yeah,
But
makes
some stuff just tastes better when you vape it at a higher wattage. I mean, some stuff,
Yeah.
it's like you got to hit it at a higher wattage for it to taste better.
Yeah, and then there's
I
other
think-
things like coffee that's the total opposite.
Yeah. So basically, it's like a lot of times somebody will say, wow, this is really great. And then somebody else will try it and say, oh, I don't really care for it that much. But you're
Yeah.
vaping it at two different wattages of two different tanks or whatever. I mean, everybody obviously thinks they get a better flavor. Well, not necessarily thinks you get a better flavor out of an RDA. But, in a lot of cases, I think the subjectiveness of taste and flavor comes from what you're doing it at, what wattage you're doing it at,
Oh,
what you're doing it out
absolutely.
of, and everything
And-
else.
Yeah.
You're absolutely right. And it's like the other day, even like Zippy had a tank and she had I mean, just the drip tip alone makes a huge difference.
Oh yeah.
And she switched the drip tip and she was like, oh my God, what a difference. She's like, this tastes amazing.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Like, just from the drip tip alone changed their flavor for her. What that can do to make it more either
Well-
restrictive or open, whatever. And it just depends on what Because somebody, what they may love in an open airflow tank, like 180 watts, I may be like, are you freaking kidding me?
Yeah, but you got the material of the drip tip as well, because I can tell you that personally, like if I'm drinking coffee, getting back to coffee, if I'm drinking it out of a porcelain mug or a paper cup or just a glass cup, a clear glass cup.
Yeah.
If you drink coffee out of clear glass, it's got a much better flavor than it does out of porcelain or paper or anything else.
Yeah.
And so your drip tip is going to be similar. If you're doing Delrun or if you're doing Ultim or if you're doing whatever, you're going to get different flavors depending on what it's coming through.
Yeah, and like Deb says, your coils too. Your coils count.
Yeah.
You know, if you're using, like for me, I don't particularly care for using Kanthal that much. And it's just, and I don't get real good flavor for it. I almost can taste the metal.
Yeah.
When Kanthal, but stainless, I get a lot cleaner flavor. But now if I want, like when I get that hog, I'm going to have to use a hell of a lot of wraps on something if I want to try to use stainless, because it's just going to ohm out too low for a Paraseries mod.
Yeah.
So I'll probably use I do have some like 24 gauge Nichrome 80.
You got any 90?
No, I don't have any 90.
Oh, you're gonna use a different kind of.
Yeah, because I'm just thinking when I get that Titan, you know, to put on top, what kind of build to use to get to around the 0.35, 0.4.
Well, you won't have to really go that many wraps to get to that.
No, in Nichrome 80. If I wanted to use stainless, I have to use like 12 on like a 4mm.
Yeah. Nichrome 80, shit, to get it down to what, a 3.5 or a 4, you're looking at 8-9 wraps maybe.
Yeah, but I'm thinking about putting like 4mm coils in there.
Oh, 4s?
Yeah, okay. I'm thinking something huge.
Yeah.
I just gotta watch the wicking, make sure I don't choke it out.
Yeah.
But if you got so much cotton, you got to put it in the middle, make sure it's tight. Then you really got to comb the living hell out of it.
The only thing I see different between 80 and 90 personally, Deb, is 90 heats up faster. It's, other than that, and it's really, depending on what you got it in, it's not really all that noticeable to me. If I put it on a mech, it's, because most of those fire up pretty damn fast anyhow, I can't really tell the difference between 80 and 90.
Let's see, Simon. Hey, what's up, Simon? 9 wrap, 4mm, 316 stainless, 4x30, wrapped in 40. Okay, yeah. Okay, 4 core, 30 gauge, wrapped at 40 gauge. Comes in a 0.23 on the hog. Okay, that's about 250 watts.
yeah. That's
not counting for the sag.
Yeah,
I don't know how much sag you're getting on the hog.
Yeah.
See, that'd be me. Like, are you kidding me?
Triple core, yeah, you're talking about quad core stainless, so yeah, triple core, maybe 0.32. Okay. Yeah, with a big tank, it's cool. Yeah. And I'm looking forward to it. Don't know how well that mod's gonna work in the truck.
When are you leaving, Frank?
Next Saturday.
Oh, so you'll be home. Oh,
I'll get home I'm working Monday through Friday this week coming up.
So. Oh, okay. Never mind. Okay.
Dylan, what's up, Dylan? Raven, what's up, Raven Shadows?
Hey, Raven.
Did you get the XL?
Of course.
No, you didn't get.
Oh, Dylan, I thought we were okay. Hey, I don't know what I'm saying.
Yeah, I got the quad 21700.
Now, is he talking about your tank or your mod?
The mod.
Wait, okay. Where is your new light up thing? Why is it not up on the wall yet?
Because I didn't get a chance to get it up yet. I went shooting last Sunday, so I didn't have a chance to do anything Sunday. I took the day off.
Okay.
But I have it sitting here. It's actually still plugged in. It just needs to get hung up. All that stuff's got to get moved, and it's going to go right there.
So the Olympics will no longer be with us.
No.
Yeah.
These dogs been fighting over a squeaker that they ripped out of a damn stuffy, one of them stuffed toys. A squeaker, and they're like killing each other over this damn squeaker.
There you go, Frank. Raven wants to know what percentage would you use FW natural lemonade at for a single flavor?
5? But it's not super strong. I mean, I would say 5, maybe a little bit of sweetener.
Yeah,
I mean,
that'd be good.
It probably has sweet. I mean, I'm sure since Flavor West is going to have sweetener in it anyway. But if you want it a little bit sweeter, because it is lemonade, lemonade needs to be sweet. Just like tea needs to be sweet too, at least to some people. Going on friction. Yeah, so that's what I would do. I'd go 5% and say sweeten to taste, or or no sweetener at all.
I got all the sizes to male fancy coils and dislike it. I think
make fancy coils.
Okay. Addie, I was getting a little worried about you there for a second.
Well, we thought before his wife was lesbian, so not Lebanese.
That's right. So that explains a lot, doesn't it? Now we know. We know what's going on at Addie's house now.
Hey, he's a retiree now. He's getting kinky.
Yeah. He's doing the male thing and she's lesbian. No, okay.
Yeah. Hey, why not?
Yeah, it works out.
Exactly.
That's how they stayed together.
You know what? I finally broke out. I've been hearing Lumi talk about it forever, and I finally mixed up a one shot of it, and that's the Bayless.
Oh yeah.
Did 6%, and that's all I put. Didn't put anything else in it. Just straight up 6%. Went like 70-30 with it. Threw it in here and burned through 60 mils. And I was like, damn, it's gone already. It took a couple of days for it to really, for it to steep out a little bit. Get for all the flavors to show up. But it's accurate. They say chocolate, hazelnut, and that's what you taste. So it's not dry. I mean, I could see where you can use it lower and throw some creams and stuff at it, maybe some coffees, and I think it would pair up well with them. Nah, I didn't. I didn't get that aftertaste. It was just straight up. Just basically what it says. Nah, I haven't seen Shane yet, Steve. I don't know where he's hiding at. He was in Mike's chat earlier.
He might be working on a logo for Hippie's Mother Wears a Cape.
Oh, maybe.
Because that was the big thing, is we needed a logo for that.
That could be what he's doing. Or he's still getting Bill's order together. Yeah, I used the VS.
Yes, VSO is excellent. Ooh, that just gave me an idea when you said that. Oh my gosh. All right, go ahead.
What are you thinking? I'm going to hear what you're thinking.
Okay. So I was looking at my crumble topping from Wonder Flavors, and then I'm like, well, what can I do with that? Then she said espresso, and then I started thinking espresso, crumble topping. It's just kind of something.
Yeah.
Clicking here.
See what my little buddy's doing. He's walking around up all the couches and everything up here. See what kind of trouble he's getting into. He's got to go to the vet to get weighed so he can figure out how much heartworm to give him or flea and tick one of them. Espresso coffee cake. Ooh. Maybe use the coffee cake from Wonder Flavors with the VSO espresso.
Well, I'm definitely thinking about the crumble.
Maui mash. Oh, I don't know what percentage to mix that. I had when he was still doing finished liquid. I had the Maui
Ooh,
mash.
nice, Raven. Hazelnut.
Caramel.
Yeah, I like
Yeah,
that.
that worked. Yeah, use the I'd probably use the glamour chocolate.
Yeah, I just don't want to get into chocolate a lot. I just don't
Yeah.
do that a lot.
Well, I'm just saying with Ravens here, the chocolate hazelnut caramel crumble. Yeah, use glamour chocolate with the Flavor West hazelnut. FA maybe FA hazelnut, Hazel Grove. Probably either one of them will work. And then caramel,
Okay,
take your
I have
pick of
Hazelnut now.
a million different caramels, and then that new Wonder Flavors crumble.
No, I don't want to join this club. What the hell?
Yeah, chocolate does pair good with espresso.
Yes, David Marshall. Don't
Yes.
take my recipe, Marshall. Don't do it. Because I know he likes to mix too a lot and really good stuff. Don't do it.
I'm just scared to mix chocolate because chocolate's usually horrible.
Yeah, you just haven't had the right chocolates or the right percentages.
Yeah.
No, you can make good chocolate. I just don't. Even when I have a good chocolate vape, I don't know. I'm just not. I just don't dig on it a whole lot.
Well, that's like the only reason why I use sweet coconut anymore
Look
is
at him.
to.
I'm on it. All right then. We'll have a thing. We'll see who's better.
See who owns
Or
the.
what's scary is how similar they'll be. Sin, how you doing, girl?
Oof.
Sin.
Yeah, I get more of in a lot of cases, I get a cocoa flavor taste than rather than and even like I tried to do just the Liquid Barn
I have smelled it, Luke.
ice cream and the lava cake to get like a chocolate kind of ice cream.
Oh,
And it
nice.
turned out to be a cocoa ice cream. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, golden ticket. That's supposed to be really good. I never did get
What's
that
a
one.
golden ticket?
It's a chocolate. Like Willy Wonka's. It's a chocolate
Okay.
vape.
Kind of just tastes like chocolate milk.
Oh, you did, Marshall? Well, did you like it? He forgot he mixed one of my apricot ones, but it must not have been good if you can't remember.
That's right. Did you get the VSO apricot yet? Okay, yeah, I don't think I got that one. Did I? I gotta look at my ELR see if I got it, but I don't think I got that one. Flavor stash. Maybe up towards the top. Apple, April. Oh no, I do have it. Okay. Have you used it yet, Tim?
No, because when I was doing what I was doing with the apricot, I don't think I had it yet.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yes, I did. Never mind. I take that back. I did. Yes, I did. It's
Oh,
very
okay.
nice. Yes. Yes, I did.
Deb wants the apricot custard.
I have a recipe with the VSO apricot.
I'm thinking what 2%.
I don't remember what I did.
I'd probably be because he was saying all the new ones good starting points like 2, so maybe layered apricots. The VSO, and then I don't have the Mullenberry one yet. I forgot to look and see if they even had it at Bull City when I ordered. And then maybe I'll use the TFA apricot. And maybe some vanilla custard too.
Add flavor.
Mm.
Oh, that's an idea. Get on that. Let's see something.
Let me see. I'm gonna take my chocolate orange and add that mocha rancia to it and put it up on ELR.
There you go.
I gotta port all of my stuff over. It's gonna take so long.
I think I'm gonna do that lower.
Oh well, no, see, not many people have used the apricot yet because it's only come up 0.6. I'm gonna go 1. I'll just be. I think 0.6 will be too low. And then maybe I'll pair that with FA apricot.
You don't have mulberry?
No, I didn't get it. I totally forgot to check when I.
Oh my gosh! If you had, I would have sent you one. I have like extra ones.
Shit.
You know how I have extra things that I really love,
Yeah.
so I can send people, and I thought you got that. I'm sorry.
Nah, I didn't get to it yet. I'm thinking Inawera custard might work on this with the apricot.
That or cream custard.
Oh, Wonder Flavors.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
I love that custard with things that are like I like with the nectarine.
See, let's throw a little bit of sweetener in it.
Yes, nectarine is nice with those things.
The TFA sweetener, a half.
Raven, you should write a recipe book.
Trying to think. Yeah, cream custard. It's pretty heavy too. You don't really need to add like a thickener.
You can add a little bit of Bav cream if you wanted.
Yeah, yeah. Wonder Flavors Bavarian cream. I'll use that. Use that like 1. There we go. Yeah, this is gonna be a low percentage mix, but I think 5 flavors. It's gonna work.
Coffee cake. I don't know how that. Sorry, I'm just like I breathe in deep and it just like that knife is poking me. I don't know what it is. I don't know if I pulled the ligament or a muscle or if I cracked a rib actually. I don't know.
If it hurts when you breathe, you cracked a rib.
You think so?
Ribs just basically cracking ribs is not fun. I've been there before, and it's been a long time ago, but I still remember it.
It is just like a piercing, and then at night I cannot get comfortable to go to sleep. It is horrible.
It's a little higher up. Basically, with cracked ribs, you breathe like you just take little tiny breaths because you're afraid that if you take a bigger breath and it expands at all, it just
That's mostly when I lay down like that. I'm like, oh my god, I can't.
Probably
breathe.
not a cracked rib then.
Yeah. Well, it's more up top too. It's not
Yeah.
down. It's up here.
Yeah, if you get one down in where the lungs come out, yeah, it is not, and it takes forever to heal, and there's not a damn thing.
Yes, it hurts when I laugh in, and if I get the hiccups, or if I move the wrong way, or if I do anything the wrong way or the right way, it hurts. It just hurts.
Does it hurt?
I fell on my shoulder.
Yes, then it hurts when she laughs. Yeah.
Well, if it hurts when you pee, then something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could have bruised them for real. Yeah.
If it hurts when you pee, then penicillin will help.
Yeah. No, it doesn't do that. That would be a different kind of.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, it hurts like a bitch. A mofo bitch, too. Yeah.
Here's the VSO apricot. Let's see.
Yeah, I basically walked upright and took little puffy breaths for a long damn time.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything they can do for it.
No, for a cracked rib, it's simply just wait on it to heal.
Yeah. Just don't do anything else stupid.
Just don't breathe. If you could stop breathing until it healed, you'd be a whole lot better off.
Don't move, don't breathe. Yeah, John came home and he looked at me, he said, look, here's the deal. When I leave the house, You just sit down and be still and don't do anything. Because you're just accident waiting to happen all the time. That'd be interesting, but I don't think I'm going to do that.
Let's see what your chances of finding this FA apricot.
Yeah, limit the bending
Quickly.
and twisting. Yeah. This doesn't help right here at all.
Yeah, it don't get better for a long time though, Force. It's like when you go on the pain scale and they ask you on a 1 to 10 and you're saying an 11.
100, yeah, yeah.
Actually got kicked in the ribs is how. Ooh.
I finally went ahead and re-upped on my Flavor Arts vanilla ice cream. The gelato vagina one.
Yeah.
I was having a hard time finding that flavor for a little bit.
Which flavor?
The vanilla ice cream from Flavor Art.
Oh, I got like 3. Never mind.
I got a 30 ml of it now, so.
That's all you have?
Yeah, I don't mix in big quantities, so.
I don't know. I just mix a lot. It seems like I have like 2 of these of the 4-ounce bottles, and then I have another 100 ml sitting over here.
But that's the liquid barn one, wasn't it?
Yeah, and that what you
Yeah.
were talking about?
No, I'm
No,
talking about the liquid bar one. I got like 200 something mils of it. No, I'm
Okay.
talking about the Flavor Art.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the ones like vagina gel they call it.
Oh yeah, the vagina gel.
Yeah, that's good
Yeah.
stuff. That's actually my favorite, just straight up ice cream.
Oh, friction, that's not fun.
It's it's nice and it's full and rich, not real eggy or buttery.
Yeah, but how do I wrap? Never. It's wrap. It hurts here. So how do I wrap a band-aid?
You start at the top of your head and then you start wrapping the ace bandage and then just keep going around till you
That's
get it.
what I'm thinking. I just freaking wrap my whole body in an ace bandage and I'll be good. And go
Then
sit in the corner.
Change your
and-
name to Mummy Vapes. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Sweetener.
Yes, and that's the bad thing is it's here. It's like here. But it's like in a bad place. Yeah. Friction, you can talk to any of us anytime you want. We're here. Because I know that feeling all too well. All too well. All too well.
I'm gonna spill a little bit of VG on my scale.
Under the top.
This might
Yeah,
actually,
that's true.
this might
That
actually be
help.
good. Chat back up. Oh yeah, depression fucking sucks. 2 years ago, I was feeling shitty for a while. That summer was miserable. Oh, Raven saying start wrapping under the tatas to your natural waistline. It'll leave the pressure.
I was just reading this bottle. It says best if used 1 year after manufacturing date. And the manufacture date is 3/15/19.
Oh, well,
Oh, well, damn.
that's close enough.
Noisy Elf cereal.
I don't know that one.
I think it's like a Rice Krispies.
Let's see, I dry and burned off all this. If it doesn't work here, I'll use it with the other one.
Doesn't want to.
I'm not sure how that's going.
Let me try that one instead. Dry burn these and dry. So I didn't have anything freshly re-whipped. Well, that's good if she's home by the end of the month. Gone since the end of January? Damn. I mean, I have flavors that are 3 years old that are perfectly fine. My Flavor West yellow cake is almost as dark as that cookie now, and that shit's still good.
Yeah, but it's got a triangle.
Well, of course.
Yeah, that once the triangle's there, you can throw the age out the window. It's never bad. Yeah. Triangle trumps years. That's what it is. It's they'll beat out the years.
Let's try it on here.
Okay, let's see.
But the Capella yellow cake, if you put Capella yellow cake in ELR, it doesn't have a triangle.
This may need a steep.
Okay, I know what I'm getting.
Let me ask you this. I got a question that I've basically, I think I've asked before, and I don't remember whether I got an answer from. If you're on the LR and you're doing 4% nicotine, it will come out to 4.13 grams. If you're doing 4% strawberry ripe, it comes out to 4.0 grams.
Yeah.
Why would the nicotine be 0.13 more grams than
The weight.
It's specific gravity weight is what it's coming down to.
Oh.
So nicotine weighs more than flavoring. Even though they're both suspended in PG, I mean. If you're using PG based nic.
So you're saying that, so isn't that technically like that a pound of feathers weighs less than a pound of rocks?
No, not necessarily. Because you're doing it in volume. So your volume has different weights. You could have a gallon of water or a gallon of diesel fuel.
Yeah.
And they're going to weigh differently. Yeah, density per volume, yeah.
Yeah, because it's like nicotine never comes out. Every other flavor always comes out if you do 2% or whatever, and I'm doing 100 mil, which in a lot of cases that's what I make. It always comes out 2%, 2 grams, And then when I'm doing nicotine, it never comes out on the button.
Yeah.
Science class with DTF. Yeah, that's scary, isn't it?
Well, it is summertime, and this is when I mostly took my science classes because I failed them the rest of the year.
Just want to see something really quick.
Marsha's already done stealing your idea, Tim.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to let this.
Mine's different than yours, I'm sure.
I'll have to let this apricot sit a little bit because I'm getting a weird spice note.
What did you go with the Inawera?
No, I used the Wonder Flavors cream custard.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna say because I get a spice note from the Inawera custard. Yeah,
If I run that one too high, if I keep it under 3, I don't get that.
I usually mix it at 2.
Yeah, and you
I
get
still
spice.
I still get a little. I get that. Well, it's not bad. I like it. Actually,
Yeah.
it's one of the reasons I like it because you just kind of get that little tickle in the throat. You know.
Yeah. I'm gonna see where the dog ended up. He ain't hanging out up here. He said screws. He said screwed his vape crowd.
All right, Luke. Thanks. You know. I mean, it's not. It wasn't a. It's not a problem. I was just curious as to why. If you know.
Yeah, if you're using your flavors, you can just go 1-to-1. But like what Luke says about the nicotine, I would go with more of a specific gravity.
Like I said, I basically I mix everything at 4 on nicotine. It's just 6 is just too much. 3 is just not quite enough. So I got on to 4, and 4 seems to keep me from just hitting the mod every 3 seconds.
Yeah.
But
Oh, that's like when I tried to go down to 1.5. It wasn't enough, and I was.
Well, you figure I was over a pack a day. I smoked for
71 years.
The better part of close to 50.
Did you say 71?
Yeah.
Yeah, he probably started smoking, when he was in high school. So that was back in the 30s,
Yeah, I smoked from the time I was like about 14, 15 years old until I was basically 64. So almost 50 years.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And so, yeah, it's like what I do is I just do a 4 mil nicotine, Now, unless I'm doing if I'm doing like the Oxford or something like that, then I crank it up to like a 12.
See, I've tried doing that with mouth to lung, going as as high as 8, and it didn't work for me. It was still too much.
No.
Yeah, Deb was 2 packs a day, 40 plus years. I smoked for 32 years. I figure it was about 32 years, and I was anywhere from started, of course, a few a day in middle school, all the way up to pack and a half, 2 packs a day when I quit. But most of my adult life, it was all 1.5, 2 packs a day.
Actually, I found that once computers make you smoke more, because once I got online and I was spending a lot of time on a computer, and then you just had the damn computer there and you were on it the whole time, and you had an ashtray sitting there beside it, and you'd have to dump it like every 30 minutes or something because you just fill that big ass son of a bitch up.
And see, I hadn't smoked in the house. Shit. We bought our house in 2002.
Yeah. I stopped smoking in the house in about 2010, maybe, I guess, all the way up until then. I always did. See, I was used to, I remember smoking at the hospital when my dad was in the hospital. I remember like you had the old ashtrays that were stuck onto the wall, and they had the little button you pushed, and the ashtray opened up like this, and everything fell down inside. Yeah. And they had the ones with the big sandbags on the bottom of it with the glass ashtray that set in it, that set out in the hallways of the hospital when you were walking down through them and shit. I can remember sitting in. My dad had lung cancer, and he died when I was 14. But I can remember sitting in the room with him, and his lung cancer doctor standing in, talking to him, smoking a cigarette, explaining to him what all was going on was.
Oh, I remember when I was a kid. Doctors doing your checkup, and you sitting there smoking a cigarette.
Yeah. Yeah, and then you used to get on the plane, and it's like we've turned on the no smoking light.
Yeah, smoking in grocery stores. Yep. And you just see a cigarette butts on the ground because people just throw them on the ground. You know,
Oh yeah, I
on the
mean
floor
the thing about it is friction. They would have. I mean, he'd be laying there in the hospital bed, and then beside him's a little table there, and there's an ashtray sitting there on the table, and you have your, you had your cigarettes, and basically it was kind of like the thing where
with an oxygen tank right there. Yeah.
right, it wasn't even a big deal if you were in bed smoking and going to fall asleep with the thing and catch the bed on fire. It's everybody just did it. It didn't really matter. I mean, you could get on an elevator with one.
Oh yeah.
I mean, the door's closed and you're standing in there smoking. It wasn't,
It wasn't that big. Yeah, nobody cared.
No. Nope.
Yeah, friction. I remember in the common area of the mall being able to smoke, but like in the individual stores you could.
Yeah.
Well, I guess
Yeah,
it was up to the store, I assume.
Yeah.
When I used to deliver retail freight, I would I'd be at the malls, and the one mall in Atlantic City, I'd get there early before they opened, and I'd have to wait. I'd have to wait for them to open, and I'd be just out there waiting, and just sitting there with, the coffee shop be open, grab a coffee, and sit there smoking cigarettes. And
what's the last car you owned with an ashtray?
That's good.
My 03 Ram has an ashtray.
Does it?
And a cigarette lighter.
Yeah, you walk into a car dealer now and they're like, well, what do you want? I was like, I want a car with an ashtray and a spare tire.
Yeah, good luck getting either one.
Either one of those.
A full size spare and an ashtray now.
Yeah.
Now the exports that we ship over to Europe, they all have the Volvos don't, but the BMWs all have ashtrays.
Yeah.
But they're not mounted in. It's like a butt can that sits in like the cup holder.
Yeah.
Duncan, your car has an ashtray with no cup holders?
All right.
I remember my dad going into the bar in Philly with his portable oxygen tank and drinking and smoking cigarettes. I don't give a shit.
Really?
I know this Mocha Rancia is going to need to steep, but I'm going to give it a shot after the shake here.
Yeah, well, I always do. Yeah, pretty much America is built by smokers and beer drinkers and coffee drinkers.
Yeah.
Whew. Smells amazing.
Nice.
I put in some FA blood orange. I used FA cookie. One of the flavors, vanilla cream extra, and a little bit of Zeppela.
Okay.
Led Zeppela?
Yeah, Led Zeppela, for sure. Stairway to Orange Mocha.
As we vape on down the road, should have done as I was told.
My wick out.
Come on.
Yeah, Deb.
Vape on down the road. What does that mean?
It's part of Stairway to Heaven. But
vape on down the road.
Yeah, with the new version.
And that sounds like no.
Yeah, he's on down the road, right?
Yeah.
What you were thinking? Yeah. Okay.
He's on down. I was.
Yeah, that's what you have to do. So you have to do like song-related vapes, so that you.
I think I know a lot.
Song.
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Yeah, song-related mixes, I guess I would say.
Well, Fresh did. I think we did heavy metal mixing.
Did
You
you?
did Beatles one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, but see, everybody's running for Strawberry Fields as soon as you say Beatles. I mean, it's like.
Strawberry Fields.
No, because it's too easy, so you can't use that one.
it's too easy. Okay. Yeah. Do some, based on Jethro Tull songs. Yeah. I guess you could have something thick as a brick, but some of the vapes that you get.
Trying to figure out something for Aqualung.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drops of Jupiter. Yeah, that one.
Yeah.
That was a great vape. Mix.
Drops of Jupiter was Train, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, me and Pippa did a recipe for that.
It turned out, what was the lead singer of Train's mom had cancer or something? Is that what it was?
Yeah, she died from cancer, and he
Yeah.
wrote a song about her, and it was Drops of Jupiter.
Yeah, Sin says she remembers a smoking section in a restaurant. You go to South Carolina and Alabama, and there's still smoking sections in restaurants.
Yeah, how the smoking sections in restaurants just basically. Well, here we still have them
You
in
do,
certain
really?
restaurants. Yeah,
Oh wow.
yeah.
Where are you from again?
That's Idaho. Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
it depends
Okay,
on the
wow.
county.
Oh yeah.
Each county and where you can't go to Lexington and do it anywhere.
No.
Yeah.
I still know a truck stop in New York State that you can still smoke. In Buffalo.
Yeah.
The only truck stop that's in the city of Buffalo you can still smoke, and they have a
Oh.
it's glass. It's it's a glass
Yeah.
room. It's all partitioned off.
Yeah. Well, up until about 2 or 3 years ago, if I went to the VA, they had an area right outside the doors that they had all partitioned off. So you could go, like, if you were in the ER, you just tell them, hey, I'm going to step outside for a second. You go out there, and they had a heater, and it's like a door to open up to go in, and a big glass deal around it. And then they had benches and ashtrays and everything out there. And they, about 2 years ago, pretty much did away with those.
Yeah, Addie, I'm talking about people around Buffalo being nuts. Yeah, Jim's truck stop there in Cheektowaga. They've always had a smoking section in there. I don't know if it's still this weird. I haven't been through there in forever, but Hartsfield Airport in Atlanta, they had a very tiny glass partitioned smoking room that you
I
couldn't
remember that.
you couldn't even see in
I remember
because
that.
it would just be so smoked out and the nicotine in the glass and everything. You couldn't even see in there. No, in
Those came
October
out
they
really
made
good.
the VA smoke free.
Yeah. Yeah, it hasn't been that long ago. And they just tore it totally down. I mean, it was like, it's not like they did something with it or whatever. They just ripped it off the side of the building,
Yeah, Deb, FA dark bean espresso, very very low,
Yeah.
like 0.2, and that'll be all you need.
Interesting.
And if you're trying to layer it with the VSO espresso, you may even want to just put a couple of drops if you want to try to boost it up, because that stuff
This
is
Mocha
really really strong.
Rancia is super strong. I mean, I got it at 5%, which I think is perfect for it, but I can tell you wouldn't want to go much higher.
Oh, did you just single it?
Oh, I thought you
No.
meant you had your dark bean espresso at 5%. I was like,
Yeah, you want to do it with the VSO. Yeah, I would start with a couple of drops and work your way up if you think it needs more. But yeah, dark bean espresso is very strong. If you have the tiramisu, you can use that as an espresso and bump that up a little bit more, make it a little bit more workable. But I think you might get a little too much sweetness though with that.
I just get so much burnt popcorn off of that no matter what. I love the smell of it. Absolutely love the smell of that tiramisu. I just can't get the. I just get.
I can't make a tiramisu out of it though.
It just is burnt coffee, burnt popcorn, no matter what I do.
I mixed it. I mixed this. I did a single flavor on it, and I went like stupid high, like 2-3% with that stuff. And I'm trying to remember. I may have put a little bit of
Oh,
sweetener.
now BTA coffee milk broth.
Oh, that stuff's awesome. I love
Mix
that coffee.
that with espresso and
yes,
caramel.
Oh, the sweet. The caramel cream with sweet milk or something. Caramel coffee with sweet milk. Yeah, now you're talking. Throw an espresso with that. Oh yeah. There you go.
Oh, I have a recipe called All Day Vape Espresso or something.
Oh, okay.
Or something like that. It's really good. Okay, I'm about to test this. This is a where's my top? Where's the lid? I don't know. This is an Irish cream. Coffee cake with crumb topping.
Oh,
VTA.
that's interesting.
Mhm.
No.
Is that a recipe, Tam?
Yeah,
Or is that
I just
okay.
did. I'm about to test it.
Are you talking about, David? Are you talking about the VTA toffee ice cream?
Yeah, that's what he said.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
amazing.
That's good stuff even by itself. I've even got some of it just
Okay.
mixed as
Well,
a single flavor, just sitting, you know. It's like a Heath bar almost. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why I don't like it, because I don't like Heath bars.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll talk to you guys later. This is good. I like it.
You like it a lot?
I like it a lot.
But do you like it?
I do. What? I think it's the flavor. I use Flavora Irish cream. Oh,
I figured
with
that's.
that VSO espresso. Damn
Oh.
that. And
Oh,
I
yeah.
just I used the Irish cream at 0.5%.
Well, that's what
and
you
I
need.
put-
That's a great coffee.
And I put 1% Flavora frosting with it,
Oof.
just for a little sweetness, and
That's a good
Um,
call.
1% espresso, VSO,
Mm-hmm.
crumble topping from Wonder Flavors, and coffee cake from Wonder Flavors, with some Wonder Flavors fluffy white cake.
There you go.
And I have Irish cream coffee cake. Delicious.
Well, once I get that crumble, I think I can make that. I think I have it all that.
Oh my god, it is delicious. Yes, Irish cream and VSO, delicious.
I was seeing on my normal stand, my Saturday Night Yinglings.
All right, let me put a picture on it, and I will make it pop.
There you go.
Well, I'll make it. No, I gotta put a picture.
Yeah,
I put
use
something
use
else.
use your Imgur, make it right.
Yeah, this is good. It hasn't even steeped. I haven't put it through a machine. It is good. Oh,
Now, did you get a Dremel for the homogenizer, or did you already have one? I should say.
I got a new one. I got a Dremel.
Or did you steal one from John's
Are you talking about that GC
I had my own
homogenizer?
Dremel. He didn't have a Dremel. I had my own Dremel,
Oh.
but I got another Dremel just for it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
I'm
need
a
a-
handy girl myself.
Do you need a bigger Dremel?
Yeah, I needed a bigger one because the
I
one
mean-
I had was the two.
I mean, because don't you have to get so many RPMs on that? in
Yeah,
order to
that's
be
what
able
it
to-
is. Mine wasn't a big enough RPM as this, so I had to get a bigger RPM.
Yeah.
What homogenizer are you using, Tam?
It's called the Game Changer.
Oh, how'd you get one?
I know people.
Yeah, I bet you do.
But Olga says
That-
shouldn't use a used Dremel for the Game Changer. Oh, okay.
I'm
Yeah, you
following
should.
that very closely.
Oh, the thread? Have you been?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, they said
I
he
want-
had 8 of them the other day.
I want to
but
get
they
my
would've
hands on
went
one of those.
like
Oh,
that.
it works and it is amazing. I promise. It works. Oh my gosh, it's absolutely. And I got like a little Edward Scissorhands table lifter thingy to go underneath it. So
Oh,
when
okay.
I want to put the bottle of juice on it, like I just turn the knob and it raises it up to go in the.
But the question that I have is if you're doing like normally if you're just gonna test something or try it, you're only doing like 10 mil, right?
No, I don't do 10 mil. I do 30 mil at least.
But if you're only doing 10 mil, would you still be able to use that? I mean, is it gonna, because you're not gonna have enough in the bottom of something that's gonna be big enough.
No,
for
if you're
that to
doing
get down
10 mil,
into.
no, you need to do at least 30.
So then you're doing 30 to find out you don't like something. Yeah.
But once you, yeah. But if you're right. Yeah, but oh, Fidalgo. Okay, if you're doing the small one, will do 15 mil. Okay, I didn't know
Oh,
that.
is there
Okay,
two
well,
different sizes for the game
yeah, there's a
changers?
small and a large.
Oh, okay.
I have the large. Go big or go home.
Size matters, right? Okay.
You can use the small one. Are you gonna send me the small one, Fidalgo? I have the large one, so I need to do at least. I can do a 30, but I have to do it in the right size bottle so that it covers the holes.
So the bottle, the top of the bottle's got to be big enough around for you to get it in. What's the diameter of what?
Oh my god, I don't know.
It'll fit in like a 60 ml bottle, right in the top.
I
Yes, Friction. She lied out her ass. She just wanted to make you feel better.
what? Oh, most yeah. Wait, what bottle did I use the other
Yeah,
day?
but she was talking about the big ocean, so that's.
I'm pretty sure it will fit. It will fit in that.
Simon says the big one's a half inch.
Yeah.
There you go, half inch.
Right,
So,
but if you do
so probably not
15 mil,
the little Boston rounds probably isn't going to work for the big one, but probably the small one's probably even smaller, so you can probably get that down in there.
Yeah, I mean, worst case is you just mix it in
Friction.
something like that to where you've got.
Oh yeah, that would work. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh man, I need to get me one of those.
But I'm just
Wonder
thinking,
when
if
the
you
next
put
run's gonna
15
be.
mil in that, where it's bigger around, it's not going to be that deep.
Yeah.
And,
Right. I have a bottle that is.
and it's got to get up to where the holes are in it for it.
Yeah, small one will fit a 15 mil chubby gorilla. Well, chubby gorillas have wide mouth.
Yeah.
See, I have 30 mil chubby gorilla ones here, and these are wide. If I can get into the bag, I can show what ones I use.
But it really works.
See,
I did a custard.
Yeah,
2
it'll
days
definitely
ago,
fit in there.
With 12% cap vanilla custard V1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that was Ella's comfort custard.
Ella's comfort custard. It usually takes about 8 weeks to steep. And I will say, for my liking, for most people, it takes 4 weeks to steep. For me, it took about 8 weeks. I will say, this is about a 6-week steep right here.
So you knocked a couple of weeks off it.
Oh, she knocked 6 weeks
No,
off.
that's knocked 6 weeks off.
Oh, Simon says that they're going to be on DIY Flavor Chaser as soon as they're more in stock.
Oh, sweet.
Do I have
Thanks
a
for that
River
tip.
Supply 15? Yes, I do.
Where's my picture?
You said DIY flavor chaser. Thank you, sir.
So they'll fit in. Here's what you're saying, Friction or Fidalgo. Without obviously without the tip. I do not even know why I got this Play-Doh flavor. Oh, okay, if they fit now, a small one will fit in there. Oh, that's perfect.
Bought a tool to pop the nipple off. Oh, bottles. Okay.
You gotta be careful popping that nipple off now.
I think I'm hoping this was on clearance. That's the reason why I bought it. It's a Capella's Play-Doh. Capella glazed donut.
They have a lot of stuff on clearance that they're not. I don't think it's necessarily going away. I think they maybe just had it for a minute.
Oh, that's like I got a 60 ml bottle of Dweeb candy for like 99 cents.
Yeah. Cancel. Why is that? Oh, I have it on 20. Okay. I don't need all that. See, I need all these like facts and stuff like in front of me. So when people ask me, I can tell it because I don't know all this stuff. But yes, Simon, it will bruise your middies. Okay. So yeah, after I had my fall accident, they're gonna start an investigation of the people who are using the game changer. Those people are gonna start an investigation to see what I was really.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Are they gonna have to put a warning on there? Do not use as a sexual device.
Yeah, because
So-
it was highly suspect that I had just started using it.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden I get all these because I got a bruise on my ass, you know?
And so you don't have the mini, so it won't fit in a small hole. That's the other thing that you said, right?
Right. Yeah, pretty much all that. Yeah.
So Harrison, what else are you working on?
Oh, well, this Mocha Rancia came out really freaking good actually. I just posted that up on ELR. Let's see. I just whipped up a blackberry custard a couple days ago using premium custard as the base.
Okay.
Off the shake in a 2-day steep, it was really good. So I'm letting it sit for another couple weeks.
Which blackberries you
before
use?
I use TFA blackberry at like
Okay.
0.2%, kept it real low. But I think that's a pretty powerful one until I pick up VSO blackberry to complement it. But
Yeah, VSO
came out
blackberry
really
is
nice.
nice.
And then there's that peaches and cream cheesecake that I was been working on.
Yeah.
I took your recommendation, added in a little bit of that. Gosh, what was it that you told me to add in there?
Nectarine, apricot.
Yeah, that was it.
The nectarine.
Added in a little bit of the apricot.
Oh, was it
there,
apricot or
and,
nectarine? I think it was the nectarine, wasn't it? Or was the
No.
apricot? Or I think I told you
Ask him
you
where
could use
learned
either
those
one.
tricks from.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, it was
I used FA apricot is which I used.
Oh, okay, yep.
And then I dropped a little bit of liquid amber in there to kind of give like a cooked taste to the peach.
Yeah, that'll work.
After it's been sitting almost a week now, it's really good. After the first couple days, it was super astringent. The peaches, you could tell, were like not blended well together. But I'm actually gonna go grab that right now and see how that is. I haven't had that in a couple days. It needs a good test.
Then you get to the point to where it's finally steeped for the amount of time you want it to steep, and you look over and you only have that much left in the bottle because you kept trying it to see how it was doing.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. And my girl, she does that too. She'll take my juice off my steeping rack and
Yeah.
she'll be like, "Oh, this is so good." And then vape half the bottle and I'll come back and be like, that was steeping. She's like, "I don't care. It was still good to me." I'm like, "Well,
If you get a game changer, it'll be steep pretty much. Right
see,
away.
I would like to get a game changer. Just take my money. I'm waving my credit card in the air. Somebody take my money. I'll buy one right now."
Yeah, Fidalgo, I got the super concentrate blackberry 2 orders
As soon as
ago.
I know they're right,
That
they're
made
back,
about
I'll
3 or
let you
4
know.
months ago.
Thanks, Tam. I appreciate that. Let me know.
Mhm.
Well, when they hit Zippy's site, I'll definitely be interested in getting one.
And they'll be shipping from the U.S. I'm pretty sure, not Canada.
Oh, okay. Well, the guy that makes them, is he in the U.S. or is he in Oz?
He's in the U.S.
Oh, he is? I thought it was Aussie.
No,
Oh.
there's smart people here too.
A couple?
They're hiding out somewhere.
In Idaho.
That's right.
All right. Do you know a vapor from all 50 states? I mean, that's, Speaking of, you know anybody that vapes from Idaho? I mean, you've met a bunch of people over the course of time. Would you think that you basically have met at least one person who vapes from? Well, you can throw
I don't.
Alaska and Hawaii out.
I met someone from Alaska, but not Hawaii. So maybe 49. I think when I was in Vape Shack, there was one guy and there was from Idaho.
Download it. Good deal.
Oh no,
Good
my
too.
Citadel tastes nothing but coffee now after that mocha rancia.
Yeah, you'll
Well,
have to
yeah, I
clean
can understand
out.
that.
Gonna need a new wick again.
Yeah, it's driving me nuts that I cannot find my damn Citadel. Where did I misplace it?
I can't see.
I'm thinking about buying another one. I might just get a clone, just because I like it so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I got mine, I bought a couple of clones. I'm like, well, I like the original. I already gave him my money. I don't feel so bad buying a clone.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
It's-
I gave them way too much of my money.
it's a pretty simple design too. It'd be really hard to mess it up for
Mhm.
even a bad
Oh no,
corner.
there's some really awesome clones out there for it. Really good ones.
There
Yeah.
are also
I'm trying to
some real
remember.
pieces of crap clones out there.
Yes, there are.
Did this download?
Yeah, Fresh is in Eastern Washington now, so he's getting close. Yeah, he's close to Idaho.
Yeah.
Oh, Fresh, you're in Eastern Washington, man. We're like neighbors.
Yeah, he's not in the chat. He's too busy watching UFC, but. So,
I'm like right on the cusp of Eastern and Western Washington.
Wow.
Oh, okay.
No, it didn't download.
As long as you stay out of Seattle with Chaz there.
Oh, I keep a healthy distance away from downtown, unless my work sends me there. But I go fully loaded when I go down there.
I don't blame you.
Got a good buddy of mine in the service from Walla Walla. Yeah.
Ah,
Nice.
I'm gonna.
let's see. I have a coworker that he doesn't live in Maine now, but actually a couple of them they vape, and they're both from Maine, and one lives in South Carolina, one lives in Florida. Let's see. New Hampshire, Vermont. Yep. New York, of course. Mass, Rhode Island, Connecticut. Yep.
Yeah.
Jersey, of
Yeah,
course.
up the East Coast is pretty much, that's a lot of people online that that are from up in that area. I think it's probably more Midwest that you would South Dakota, North Dakota.
I know Vapor's North Dakota, but I don't think I know any in South Dakota. Gizzard Stew's from Minnesota. Thesis is from Minnesota.
Mhm.
Lando's from Wisconsin. TJ's from Wisconsin.
Vikings from Kansas.
That's two
Yeah.
states. Okay, I'll have to fix that later.
I'm
Okay.
sure I probably know someone
Iowa.
from Colorado. Yeah, Leaf is from Iowa. I know. Yeah, he was on Fresh's show last night.
Yeah.
My buddy in Ohio does DIY. He vapes.
Oh, Ohio's a huge state. for
Yeah,
vaping.
I know a lot. We know a
Yeah,
lot
there's
of
a lot
people
of-
from
A lot of people in Ohio. Well,
Okay.
VSO's in Ohio.
Got
Hey.
nothing but
Man,
time.
Larry's from Ohio.
Yeah,
Mandalorian.
man, Mandalorian. Yeah, he's from Ohio. Yeah, VSO's from Ohio.
Yeah.
Oh,
technically.
Dylan's from Montana. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, so is Matt Cully. Suck my mod.
I'm in Georgia.
And
Frank. That was a good call on that apricot. Ooh, boy.
Give credit
You're
to Tam.
welcome.
Yeah, I just
Thanks, Tam.
Tam taught me
Oh,
all I
yeah.
know about peaches.
J
It
Money
complements the peach really well.
is Wyoming. Yeah.
Okay, so now I know Wyoming Vapor. Yeah, Rin's from Ohio. Yep, she's from Cleveland.
Yeah.
If you want a really good apricot, it's hard to find. Mullenberry apricot is the best.
Okay.
But it's hard to find. It's out of stock all the time everywhere.
Yeah. Because we
It's
keep
because-
talking about it.
It's
Did
hard to
Kendall Maddox
grow.
make an apricot? I can't remember.
Yeah, and I've got to try it. And I've heard it's similar, but I don't know. I haven't
I
tried
bet
it
Well,
yet.
you-
I bet they'll be real close since they're Kevin Nevadic and
Yeah,
Mullenberry or
yeah.
I bet you
Mullenberry's
guys
Kevin
might
even
Nevadic's
be the
biggest
same.
customer.
Might be the same thing.
Okay, here's my link to this
Yeah, Wayne's in Philly. There's quite a, okay.
It's hard to grow it's hard to grow an apricot on a mullenberry is what the problem is. That's why they're so hard to find.
Yeah, right, Simon. Yeah, Australia is like the 51st state. The way their government's behaving.
What's your guys' favorite dual coil RDA?
Asgard right now, I'd say.
Yeah? This dead rabbit's got to go.
What do you got? The 1.5 is supposed to be not as bad.
I don't really have any good dual coil RDAs. I've got a few. Well, I mean, my favorite one out of the bunch is the one that came with the exotics, the Guillotine V2.
This is
Actually,
Oh,
neat.
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Let's
What's
see.
his
What am
name?
I actually
I like
missing?
this
I've
one.
got the intake dual,
Yeah, hold
which
on.
I'm not in love with. You know, build wise, it's easy, but you know, as long as you keep it small.
Yeah, once I get that crumble topping, I will be able to mix this.
Then I've got the Goon, the low profile Goon, but you know, it's not as easy to build on.
This is good. I didn't realize how good that. Well, I did, but I forget. You know, that Irish cream from Flavora is really good.
Just more of an RTA guy.
Oh, I can understand that.
Laziness wins out.
Oh, yeah.
I want to drip. That's why even the Peacemaker, I don't use the good looking one. I use the big one. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Do you mostly use Mex there, Kentucky?
Mainly, yeah. I've got so right now I've got 4 sitting here, 5, excuse me. Out of the 5 sitting here on the desk right now, 4 of them.
Oh,
Are
I
Mex.
love squonking. Yes.
4 of them are Mex, and one of them's broken. One battery, dual battery. It's a single dual battery.
Mm-hmm.
It's
You know, squonking just works for me if I don't want to mess with a tank, worry about
I
leaking and
Oh,
shit.
I love squonking. Oh my
the
god.
only thing that I've got for squonking is the topside light, and I tried it for a while, and I'm just not a big squonk fan. You know, it's you know,
I squonk all the time. I love it.
you know,
Me
I
too.
Yeah, Deb, I saw that new Pulse Squonk in pre-order for like $60. I'd like to see it come out as a kit with an RDA.
I mean, I don't even have the topside light that sits up here. Guess I could just take the squonk bottle off of it and use it. You know, I've
Yeah,
got
just
the
take
other
the
part
squonk
that,
thing off
but
of it.
I don't. And the thing about it is it only goes to 90 watts. So what I was doing with it when I used it, since it only went to 90, I got
This
the. What I did was I got the profile
the
1.5
best
because
squonker
it's
I've ever
mesh,
used.
so you don't want to go that high on it. So I figured I'd just put the mesh on something that only went to 90.
Well, that's what I have on my OG topside is I have an original profile, and
Yeah.
I'm like 40, 45 watts.
Yeah,
It's
but
fun.
it just I don't like because that mesh is just such a cool vape. It's like it's hard to get the flavor out of stuff sometimes because of the fact that you just I mean the mesh has got a good flavor to it, but the coolness kind of offsets it for me, you know, for the way I taste stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
If you can get your hands on the carbon top side, oh my gosh, I love it.
Yeah, with the Yeehee chip.
Yeah.
Well, that Dog Pro chip, there's nothing wrong with Dog Pro chip.
Oh
There's
no, I
nothing
love
wrong
the
with that.
job poster too. But I've had this almost a year, no scratch. Knock on wood. Where's the freaking wood?
Behind you.
Yeah. All right, here's some. It's just held up really well.
Yeah, a guy I
I
work
have a
with,
top side like
he has like I don't even know how many topside lights now. He got rid of all his original topsides. He gave them away.
Yeah.
And he has profiles on everything. Profile 1.5s on all of them.
Yeah, like I said, I've
I
got
almost spit my drink out. Oh my god.
the profile 1.5. I actually won on a Facebook group, and after I won it, I thought, well, I haven't squonked. I'll try squonking, so I'll get a squonk. So I got the topside light, threw that on it. I used it for like one bottle, and once that bottle was empty, I haven't picked up the topside light or the profile since. I mean, basically, they've just sat there.
Yeah. Well, gang, we've gone 2 hours.
Yep.
I'm getting sleepy.
Yeah, I am YouTubed out today.
Yep.
Yep. Sounds good.
And the nurses are yelling at me, so that's
Yeah. Well, Bill, what do you guys got going on tomorrow? 5:30 Eastern time?
Tomorrow at 5:30. Yeah,
Yeah.
5:30 Eastern time is Pud Puffs. So that should be a hoot because he's a lot of fun to give a rib to. So between Mick and I'm sure we should be able to wind him up a little.
Wind his watch and get him going.
Yeah, and that's, like I said, that's on the late night vape show channel, which I think I still have in here, so I can probably pop it on.
So, Tim, you doing a makeup show this Wednesday for Homegrown Alchemy?
Yes, we're gonna do and you know what is crazy? And Simon's in the chat, he can probably tell what it is. I know we're doing the rest of our O's.
So you're going to get into the big O's?
Yeah, but there's not many O's left. And we were gonna do some N's. No, O-P-E. O-P.
OPP, yep.
We were gonna do, yeah, OPP, that was it, yes. We're doing
OP.
OPP, pears and passion fruit.
Oh, there you go.
OPB is
I
a
know,
golf term.
I was sad too. And I was so sad because I was freaking hurt.
Yeah, OPB is a golf term. That's whenever you ask somebody, what are you playing?
No,
They say
isn't
an
it a rap
OPB.
song? Like, we're gonna get down with the OPP.
Yeah, OPP, other people's.
Other people's balls. Yeah.
Other people what?
Well,
In golf,
OPB.
OPB is other people's balls. So
Yeah,
it's
we're
a ball
talking
you
OPP.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we're doing orange. No, not oranges.
That's right, Friction.
Oh, okay. Got you there, Friction. Yeah, I know the rap song.
Down with the OPP, yeah.
Down with the
You know
OPP.
me.
We're doing pears. The rest of the O's, pears and passion fruit.
Passion fruit is amazing. I love
Yeah.
passion fruit.
So
And I
you're
have
not-
a new passion fruit that's really good. The Kim Novatic passion fruit is delicious.
Oh,
Yeah.
So you're not doing all the P's, just two of the P's.
Yes. Just two of them.
Well, Peaches needs its own, like, month.
Yeah,
so.
I already said that. I'm like, Peaches has to have his own show.
And so pomegranate and stuff like that's got a
Yeah, Sin, you want to come on the show with us and talk about pears?
Yeah,
I have
she
36
has
pairs.
she has 18 pairs of pears.
Yeah.
Yes, Wonder Flavor's passion fruit is delicious. When I first made day drinking, I didn't have it yet, so I used TFA
Wait,
passion
what is
fruit.
your EOR name, Sin? So I know where to look for you. So I know where to look for your pear recipe. I'm trying to find my.
Yeah, she can't do
my-
the
Her
show. she
ELR
said.
name is security clearance.
Oh, okay, that's right. You're like just Sin. Okay. You're like espionage. That's right. Season.
As long as you're not the one guarding Epstein's ex-girlfriend.
She's still alive?
Well, I heard today
now.
she is on suicide watch and she's supposed to testify on Tuesday, I think it is. So she'll be gone before Tuesday. She'll die from coronavirus before Tuesday.
Yeah, where? Oh, here we go. Streamer link. There it is. Oh, you could be a voice? Oh,
Well,
okay.
You
Well,
could wear a mask. I mean, that's basically everybody's wearing them now. So it, you know, I mean, you can go in a bank with a mask on now. You didn't used
okay,
to be able to
here's
do that.
my streamer link. This basically has a link to everything where you can find me. It has a link to my one shots. And if you buy my one shots, all the proceeds go to CASA, to help support our right to vape, the fight for the right to vape. Yeah, that's it.
Yes, she will be hanging around the prison in a little while. Not you.
Yeah.
The girlfriend.
Yeah. Yeah, I guess
Hello, Dad.
I guess her dad's like some big publicist or something, or, in the UK.
I know he was a rich man.
Yeah.
That's how I remember seeing about him on the show I watched.
Yeah, because they're saying she's talking. I don't believe she's talking. And I don't know what to believe about the whole Wayfair website and them linked to the human trafficking.
Isn't that insane?
It was created on Reddit, but here's the thing: if they've released a statement about it and then said that they pulled those items off of their website, well, if it wasn't true, why are you pulling items off your website?
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't know. I'd like to think, for those kids' sake, that it's not true, but who the fuck knows? All right, Harrison, what do you got going on this week?
Oh man, back to work. Still stepping it up with all the quarantine business. I'm in the security business, so it's
Okay.
we're real busy
Okay.
right now. All that entry denial bullshit, but I'm looking to take a vacation here soon. Got some big plans coming up. Some big personal surprises.
Cool. Yeah, everyone.
I gotta port
Okay.
all my stuff over from ATF to ELR, so look out for that and give me a follow on there if you can.
You
Help
you
boost up
Bubba's
that
Brews
end.
on ELR as well?
Yeah, same name on
Oh,
both.
awesome. Yeah,
Cool.
absolutely.
Yeah.
I have stuff going on both sides and ELR and all the flavors, and I like all the flavors a lot. They just don't have all the flavors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
they're
the
an
biggest problem.
oxymoron.
Yeah, so
But the website works a lot better on my mobile device, so when I'm like sitting at work and
thank
I'm
you,
doing
Sid.
paper mixing, then I can use ATF
Oh,
a
I
lot
love
quicker.
when I do concept, like what you're talking about, concept mixing. ELR is like I love to do that on ELR,
Yeah.
especially on my phone. Yeah, it's easy.
I hate how I can never figure out how to look somebody up on ELR though by their handle.
Oh, you go to the main page
Mm-hmm.
and you go like to the search at the top
Yeah.
and you type in a like part of the name and hit enter. Oh, thank you, Sid. Oh yeah, and there's another group too, another website.
Oh yeah,
you
there
can
we
click
are.
on. Vaping community. If you look at the link Simon just posted, the vapingcommunity.co.uk, they have a calculator. And I have recipes there too. So I'm in 3 places. I need to put that link on my page too. But they're just growing. It's just started, and they have every flavor. There's no duplicates, no.
Yeah, I just put Bubba's, Harrison's ELR in chat,
thank
so
you.
everyone give him a follow.
Thanks, Frank.
You're welcome. Like I said, gang, next week there'll be no show. I'll be at the beach. The following week, I'll probably come back sunburned, tired, but I'm still going to try to put a show on, so that'll be the 25th. August 1st will not be a show because I'll be back at the beach for my second vacation.
Wow, I don't even get one and you get two. What's wrong?
I get 4, but
Just living it up.
yeah, because I won't be allowed to bring the laptop and do a show. I'll get shot for that.
Don't cry, Friction. Oh, because he gets vacations? Yeah, I might cry with you. Oh, Sin has a birthday on 7/23.
Happy birthday to you. Yeah, Sin's finally 22.
Nice.
Alrighty, gang. Let's wrap this up. Everybody stay safe. Be careful out there. Wash your hands. Don't talk to strangers. We'll see you in 2 weeks.
All right,
Bye,
take care.
everybody.
You can see me before
care.
that on Homegrown Alchemy or on Windy Vapes or on
Yeah.
Fresh 03 or wherever I might be.
That's right. Check out the streamer link and go ahead and check out everything and go get you some one shots over at DIY Flavor Chaser. Bye, everybody.
Bye bye.